AR gravity, any day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Thursday. My fault. I overslept. Leave me alone. But as promised, we're gonna listen to this Kamala Harris town hall interview debate. They're calling it a lot of things. We're calling it more of the same. But anyway, before we do that, let's see who's in the building. Blueberry Muffin, thank you for becoming a member. Remember, it's only 99 cents. Help me reinvest back in the platform and buy toys and clothes for the baby. And when you let us know how long you've been a member or you have become a member, or give us a super chat, a super sticker, we tell you how much of a blessing that is. And Blueberry Muffin has to be the contrarian because that's who she is. She wants to hear the dancing early. So we will give it to her. Dead Star, thank you for becoming a member. That's a blessing. And you're going to get this here. All right. Miss Nisi, good morning. Reparations Nation, good morning. Gamers Den, good morning. Jerry Bedford, good morning. SD Johnson, good morning. Wallow J, good morning. Shakur Burton, good morning. Kiana G, good morning. Eddie Foster, good morning. Cooch Long 2, good morning. Cornell Sly, good morning. Casey Malone, good morning. B Skills, good morning. Brother Torian Rain, good morning. For those who haven't said anything in the live chat or the comments, good morning. All right, let's begin. But you know how we have to begin, unfortunately, because this is YouTube, we have to do this.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose, such as criticism, commenting, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, education, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
All right. So this is the interview / debate heard around the world. Now, I've heard it twice. You're going to love it.
Get to work! Madam Vice President, thank you for the time.
Thank you. It's good to be with you, Bret.
You know, voters tell pollsters all over the country and here in Pennsylvania that immigration is one of the key issues that they're looking at this election, and specifically the influx of illegal immigrants from more than 150 countries. How many illegal immigrants would you estimate your administration has released into the country over the last 3.5 years?
Well, I'm glad you raised the issue of immigration because I agree with you. It is a topic of discussion that people want to rightly have. And you know what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, but
right now,
just a number. Do you think it's 1 million, 3 million?
He's not letting her. I like this. You're gonna like this. He made sure she answered questions because you saw she was about to go off on a tangent. He just wants the number. That's all we want to hear. Let's go.
Bret, let's just get to the point. Okay, the point is that we have a broken immigration system that needs to be repaired.
So your Homeland Security Secretary said that 85% of apprehensions.
I'm not finished. We have
it's a rough estimate of 6 million people have been released into the country. And let me just finish. I'll get to the question. I promise you.
I was beginning to answer.
And when you came into office, your administration immediately reversed a number of policies. Most significantly, the policy that required illegal immigrants to be detained through deportation, either in the U.S. or in Mexico. And you switched that policy. They were released from custody awaiting trial. So instead, included in those were a large number of single men, adult men, who went on to commit heinous crimes. So looking back, do you regret the decision to terminate Remain in Mexico at the beginning of your administration?
At the beginning of our administration, within practically hours of taking the oath, the first bill that we offered Congress before we worked on infrastructure, before the Inflation Reduction Act, before the Chips and Science Act, before the bipartisan Safer Communities Act, the first bill, practically within hours of taking the oath, was a bill to fix our immigration system.
Yes, ma'am. It was called
And-
the U.S. Citizenship Act of 2021. It was essentially a pathway to citizenship for the. Yes, ma'am.
May I finish responding,
But
please?
here, but this,
You have to let me finish.
you have the White House and the House and the Senate,
I'm
and they
in the
didn't bring
middle
up
of
that bill.
responding to the point you're raising,
Okay.
and I'd like to finish. We recognized from day one that, to the point of this being your first question, it is a priority for us as a nation and for the American people. And our focus has been on fixing a problem. And from day one, then, we have done a number of things, including to address our asylum system and put more resources, getting more judges, what we needed to do to tighten up penalties and increase penalties for illegal crossings, what we needed to do to deal with points of entry between border entry points. That's the work we did. And we worked on supporting what was a bipartisan effort, including some of the most conservative members of the United States Congress, to actually strengthen the border. That border bill would have put 1,500 more border agents at the border, which is why I believe the Border Patrol agents supported the bill. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl coming into the United States, which is a scourge affecting people of every background, every geographic location in our country, killing people. It would have allowed us to put more resources into prosecuting transnational criminal organizations, which I have done
Yes, ma'am.
as the Attorney General, former Attorney General of a border state.
Madam Vice President.
I love how he asked her the question, how many illegals got over the border? She starts talking, and then he had to tell her the number. And then she's like, yes, he could have lied. And she said, yes. Whew. I'm telling you, family, you're going to love this. Hey, command me. We're going to give you a little piece of advice.
Why do you feel the necessity to insult people?
Again.
Is that,
where's the script? Where's the script? Read the script.
Is this a big defensive thing that you've got?
Read the script.
Why don't you read your own script?
Stay on script, man. You don't do well when you have to free flow. You're not Batman in the Arkham series. Come on.
Prosecuted trafficking of drugs, guns, and human beings. And Donald Trump, but let me just finish.
6
and
Democrats
Donald
voted
Trump
against that bill.
learned about that bill and told them to kill it because he preferred to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. And in this election, this is rightly a discussion that the American people want to have. And what they want are solutions. And they want a president of the United States who's not playing political games with the issue,
I hear you.
but actually is focused on fixing
6
it.
Democrats voted against that bill. It would have allowed 1.8 million illegal immigrants into the country a year. A lot of conservatives had a problem with it. These are the 6 Democrats. But more importantly, back to the original premise, Jocelyn Nungari, Rachel Morin, Laken Riley, they are young women who were brutally assaulted and killed by some of the men who were released at the beginning of the administration, well before a negotiated bipartisan bill. Former President Clinton actually referred to Laken Riley Sunday, campaigning for you in Georgia, saying if those men had been properly vetted, Laken Riley probably would not have been killed. So if it wouldn't have happened, this is well before any negotiation. This is well before Donald Trump got involved in the politics. This is a specific policy decision by your administration to release these men into the country. So what I'm saying to you, do you owe
Brett,
those families an apology?
Let me just say, first of all, those are tragic cases. There's no question about that. There's no question about that. And I can't imagine the pain that the families of those victims have experienced for a loss that should not have occurred. So that is true. It is also true that if a border security had actually been passed 9 months ago, it would be 9 months that we would have had more border agents at the border, more support for the folks who are working around the clock trying to hold it all together.
What happened when you two had the House and the Senate? Why didn't you pass the bill then? You had 2 years. Technically 21 months. What happened? Laken Riley's death is on your shoulders. It's on Biden's shoulders. Those other two, that's on your shoulders. Our kids that have gone missing because of them cartels, that's on your shoulders. We can blame Trump for not building the wall. He was out of office. You guys had the power. You didn't do it because you didn't want to do it. You guys created a problem because you wanted to be Spider-Man and fix it.
Madam Vice President.
To ensure that no future harm would occur. And this election in 20 days will determine whether we have a president of the United States who actually cares more about fixing a problem, even if it is not to their political advantage in an election, because there was a solution, Brett.
Madam Vice President, it was a policy decision in the early part of your administration. I will let one of the mothers talk about it. Take a listen.
Bruh.
Because of the Biden-Harris administration open border policies catch and release, they were enrolled in the Alternatives to Detention program. This meant they were released into the United States. It was not even a full 3 weeks later that they would take my daughter, Jocelyn Nungare's life. I believe the Biden-Harris administration open border policies are responsible for the death of my daughter.
That's the...
She didn't expect that, now did she? Bruh. Woo! Yo. Woo. Lord have mercy. Look at her face. She is full hot. And by the way, remember what I said yesterday? That was just I said within the first two questions, she lost her composure.
Early days. So
Look at her face.
Them an apology is what I'm
I will
saying.
tell you that I am so sorry for her loss. I'm so sorry for her loss. Sincerely.
Right.
But let's talk about what is happening right now with an individual who does not want to participate in solutions. Let's
Bro,
talk
why
about
are you
that
blaming
as well.
Trump? He's campaigning. Why are you blaming this man? Oh no. It's your problem, ma'am, not his. He low-key exposed that you're not a powerful leader.
Well,
But do you
Brett,
want to answer
in all
her?
fairness, I told you, I feel awful for what she and her family have experienced.
During that time, you said repeatedly that the border was secure. When in your mind did it start becoming a crisis?
I think we've had a broken immigration system transcending, by the way, Donald Trump's administration even before. Let's all be honest about that. I have no pride in saying that
You're
this
not
is a perfect
clear-eyed?
immigration system. I've been clear. I think we all are. That it needs to be fixed. We need more. I was just down at the border talking with border agents, and they will tell you, and I'm sure you probably, I know you investigate and you are a serious journalist. They will tell you, we need more judges. We need to process those cases faster. We need the support for those cases that should be prosecuted. They need more resources, and Congress ultimately is the only place that that's going to get fixed, Brett.
Well,
that's how the system works.
That's the premise of this question.
But
There were
that's how the
90
system
plus
works.
Oh, you bastard. Why'd you do that? I hate when it does that. I don't even know where it was. Okay. I don't care about this baby fixing to go mess up her clothes. Anyway, how did y'all feel about that so far since it wanted to start over like a dick? Pause.
The truth, Brett. Ultimately is the only place that that's going to get fixed, Brett.
Well,
that's how the system works.
That's the premise of this question.
But
There were
that's how the
90
system
plus
works.
executive orders that were rescinded in the first days. Many of those were Trump border policies. I'm not going to stay here because there's other things to talk about. But we frequently talk to
He said, "Let's go."
Union for support of that bipartisan bill, and they did. They supported it. But they also just endorsed Donald Trump and said, you've been, quote, a failure with border security. Why do you think they said that?
I think they're frustrated, and I get it. They want support. They want support, and that's what that border security bill would have done. These guys down at the border, these men and women, they're working hard. They're working around the clock. I get it.
There's a lot of people that look back at what you said in 2019 when you first ran for president. And there have been changes, and you've talked about some of them. When it comes to immigration, you supported allowing immigrants in the country illegally to apply for driver's license, to qualify for free tuition at universities, to be enrolled in free health care. Do you still support those things?
Listen, that was 5 years ago, and I'm very clear that I will follow the law. I have made that statement over and over again, and as Vice President of the United States, that's exactly what I've done, not to mention before.
If that's the case, you chose a running mate, Tim Walz, governor of Minnesota, who signed those very things into state law. So do you support that?
Ooh.
We are very clear, and I am very clear, as is Tim Walz, that
Clear
we
eyes.
must support and enforce federal law, and that is exactly what we will do.
So decriminalizing border crossings, like you said in 2019.
I do not believe in decriminalizing border crossings, and I've not done that as vice president. I will not do that as president.
So these are evolutions that you've had.
But let's be very clear. I'm the only person who's running for president who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations, from the Sinaloa cartel to the Guadalajara cartel to people who have trafficked in guns, drugs, and human beings. I have spent a significant part of my career going after people who present a threat to the safety of the American people and cross our border with the intent of doing us harm and cross our border illegally. And I will do that work as vice president. I take that work quite seriously.
This is a time when voters, especially here in Pennsylvania, are inundated with commercials and ads. They just want it to stop because it's every commercial. But many of them add noise, but a few of them seem to break through. This particular one from the Trump campaign has gotten a lot of attention.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
So are you still in support of using taxpayer dollars to help prison inmates or detained illegal aliens to transition to another gender?
I will follow the law. And
It
it's
is.
a law that Donald Trump actually followed. You're probably familiar with, now it's a public report, that under Donald Trump's administration, these surgeries were available on a medical necessity basis to people in the federal prison system. And I think, frankly, that ad from the Trump campaign is a little bit of like throwing stones when you're living in a glass house.
The Trump aides say that he never advocated for that prison policy and no gender transition surgeries
you know what? You got to take responsible for what happened in your administration.
Yeah, no surgeries happened in his presidency.
It's in black and white.
Would you still advocate for using taxpayer dollars for gender reassignment?
I will follow the law, just as I think Donald Trump would say he did.
But
you would have a say.
Madam, there's laws on the books you guys don't follow, and there's laws on the books you guys do follow. So cut it out. You can say no. You can put out mandates that say we're not doing that. Knock it off, because y'all got pissed at Trump for doing it when it came to the military. Cut it out.
That I think he spent $20 million on those ads, trying to create a sense of fear in the voters because he actually.
Oh, so you know how much money he spent on ads targeting you, but you don't know how much money your opportunity economy is going to generate. Got it.
Has no plan in this election that is about focusing on the needs of the American people. Whereas $20 million on that ad, on an issue that, as it relates to the biggest issues that affect the American people, it's really quite remote. And again, his policy was no different. Look at where we are, though. On plans for the American people, I'm offering a plan to deal with affordable housing. I'm offering a plan to deal with what we need to do to strengthen small businesses, which are the backbone of America's economy. I am offering a plan that is about taking care of young parents and giving them the support they need. My plans for the economy will strengthen the economy, as have been reviewed by 16 Nobel laureates, Goldman Sachs, Moody's, and recently the Wall Street Journal, which have all studied our plans and have indicated my plans for our economy would strengthen our economy, his would make them weaker, would ignite inflation and invite a recession by the middle of next year. Those are the facts.
Why do you think more people say they trust him on the economy than they trust you?
I think that when you look at an analysis of our plans for what we would do as president of the United States.
Who is we?
It has been clear to those who study.
Wait a minute. Who is we? Are you talking about BlackRock in them? You talking about Blackstone in them? Who is we?
Who is we? Who is we?
I'm sorry. I thought the president was a one-person job. And you have a crew. Who is we? They're going to be, hey, family, they're going to be telling her this every day. For our interests, madam.
And understand how economic policy works, that moving forward, because I do believe the American people are ready to turn the page on the divisiveness and the type of rhetoric that has come out of Donald Trump. People are ready to chart a new way forward.
Right.
They want a president who has a plan for the future and a plan that is sound and will strengthen our country. My plan for the economy does exactly that. His plan would be again to give tax cuts to billionaires and the biggest corporations in our country and blow up our deficit.
You guys did that
Interesting
too.
Turn the page, Madam Vice President. You were asked on 2 different shows last week what, if anything, you would do differently than President Biden. Here's what you said.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden during the past 4 years?
There is not a thing that comes to mind in terms of, and I've been a part of most of the decisions that have had impact.
Under a Harris administration, what would the major changes be, and what would stay the same?
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm obviously not Joe Biden.
I know.
And so that would be one change in terms of, but also I think it's important to say with, 28 days to go, I'm not Donald Trump.
So you're not Joe Biden, you're not Donald Trump, but nothing comes to mind that you would do differently?
Let me be very clear. My presidency will not be a continuation of Joe Biden's presidency. And like every new president that comes into office, I will bring my life experiences, my professional experiences, and fresh and new ideas. I represent a new generation of leadership.
So everybody in there is going to lie about who they are. And they're going to be full of joy and vibes. And laughter. Okay. Thanks for letting us know what type of administration you'd want and you're seeking to create.
I, for example, am someone who has not spent the majority of my career in Washington, D.C. I invite ideas, whether it be from the Republicans who are supporting me, who were just on stage with me minutes ago, and the business sector, and others who can contribute to the decisions that I make about, for example, my plan for increasing the supply of housing in America and bringing down the cost of housing, addressing the issue of small businesses, which is about working with the private sector to bring more capital and access to capital to our small business leaders, including my plan for a $25,000 down payment assistance for first-time home buyers and for small businesses, extending the tax deduction from $5,000 to $50,000.
We've heard a lot about those plans in recent days. Your campaign slogan is a new way forward, and it's time to turn the page. You've been vice president for 3.5 years. So what are you turning the page from?
Well, first of all, turning the page from the last decade in which we've been burdened with the kind of rhetoric coming from Donald Trump that has been designed and implemented to divide.
Decade, 2014.
Our country and have Americans literally point fingers at each other. Rhetoric and an approach to leadership that suggests that the strength of a leader is based on who you beat down instead of what we all know. The strength of leadership is based on who you lift up. The strength of an American.
Didn't Obama do that? I think she low-key took a shot at Obama. Because he was beating down black people all day and lifting everybody else up. Mr. Rising Tide lifts all boats. So why did our boat have goddamn holes in it and the bilge bay didn't work? Huh?
President, which is one who understands that the vast majority of us have more in common than what separates us.
Madam Vice President, more than 70% of people.
That is about turning the page on rhetoric that people are frankly exhausted of, Brett.
More than 70% of people tell the country is on the wrong track. They say the country is on the wrong track. If it's on the wrong track, that track follows 3.5 years of you being vice president and President Biden being president. That is what they're saying, 79% of them. Why are they saying that? If you're turning the page, you've been in office for 3.5 years.
And Donald Trump has been running for office.
Who cares? Man, who cares? He was there for 4. He's been campaigning for a decade. Fine, whatever. Technically 9 years, but whatever. You're in power. Why are you worried about the motherfucker that was in power before? He's asking you specifically about what you're doing. What you've had the juice for 4 years. What have you done to progress the country forward? And we have seen. Now, take ownership of it and say, okay, you know what? As president, this is how I'm going to fix it. I don't want to hear about Trump. And I tell Trump the same thing. Tell me how you're going to fix this country without mentioning Kamami and what Kamami and Joe Biden have done. I'm a voter. I don't want to hear this crap. I don't care how much you hate the other guy. And then when y'all are done with these interviews, y'all texting each other. I could care less. Tell me how you going to fix this country and set our children up for the future. That's what I want to know. And if you're not about to tell me that, I'm over here with it. That's the couch. And I got a comforter on it. It's beautiful and it's warm. I'm finna get another one before November 5th. That's what I want to know.
You and I both know what I'm talking about. You and I both know what I'm talking about.
I actually don't. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is that over the last decade,
This is where she's about to lose it.
people have become, but listen, over the last decade, it is clear to me, and certainly the Republicans who are on stage with me, the former chief of
white
staff to the
supremacy's on stage with
Donald
me.
Trump, former defense secretaries,
Look, she's
national
about to lose
security
it.
advisor, and his vice president. One, that he is unfit to serve.
Here we go.
That he is unstable. That he is dangerous.
Talk.
And that people are exhausted with someone who professes to be a leader who spends full time demeaning and engaging in personal grievances and it being about him instead of the American people. People are tired of that.
If that's the case,
We tired of
why is
you.
half the country supporting?
We tired of you, madam, and all that you just said.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
You think I care about what some career politicians and people in Washington think about Trump? You think I care? They think the same about you too, madam, except they use the N-word and how much they want to put it in you. Pause.
Oh, I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that. Oof.
So be quiet. They just hoping that you don't prosecute them for the cocaine in their pocket.
Him. Why is he beating you in a lot of swing states? Why, if he's as bad as you say, that half of this country is now supporting this person who could be the 47th president of the United States? Why is that happening?
This is an election for president of the United States. It's not supposed to be easy.
I know, but
It's not supposed to be. It is not supposed to be a
so
cakewalk.
are they misguided,
for
the
everyone.
50%?
Listen,
Are they stupid? What
oh
is
God,
it?
I would never say that about the American people. And in fact, if you listen to Donald Trump, if you watch any of his rap.
Let me tell you something, man. You see a thing named police, politician. Me not trust none of them boy, the road boy. Remember.
Kamami. Now we're not doing this morning, Kamami. Come on. Kamami. I love how she lies. Don't y'all love it when she lies? We all love it, right? Kamami, were you or were you not the person who went on stage and basically insulted teenagers? Saying they were too dumb to vote. Did you not say this? We asking for friends. Since you want to say that, you would never say the American people are stupid. You're going to tell me in last context. Okay. I appreciate that. We're all allowed our opinion. We know what we heard. I heard the whole thing. It didn't sound any better.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Posts are missing important context. It's part of a 30-minute speech Harris gave in 2014 when she was Attorney General of California. She was talking about a program to reduce recidivism among young adults, but recognizing that people at that age can make some poor decisions. Here's a longer clip from the speech after reflecting on her own experience as a young college student at Howard University.
What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories, and they have a resident assistant. They make really bad decisions. So we focused on that age population.
So while
Oh. So the electorate that begins to start voting, you call them stupid. But they're not stupid when they vote for you in large ways when they're in these college towns, right? They're not stupid then. But it's also funny that, and I ain't caping for them, I'm just trying to tell you a story. The young conservatives, I ain't talking about the black conservatives. I'm talking about conservative people that come out of conservative homes. Let me guess, they're stupid when they don't vote for Democrats, right? They're stupid. Gotta watch the wording, family. Gotta watch it. Let's let this continue. Because by her logic, she was dumb as hell too, but we know who got her right.
He's the one who tends to demean and belittle and diminish the American people. He's the one who talks about an enemy within, an enemy within, talking about the American people, suggesting he would turn the American military on the American people.
We asked that question to the former president today.
Talk.
Harris Faulkner had a town hall, and this is how he responded.
Talk your stuff.
I heard about that. They were saying I was like threatening. I'm not threatening anybody. They're the ones doing the threatening. They do phony investigations. I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone. He was the greatest gangster. No, it's true. No, but think of it. It's called weaponization of government. It's a terrible thing.
So,
Brett, I'm sorry, and with all due respect, that clip was not what he has been saying about the enemy within that he has repeated when he's speaking about the American people. That's not what you just showed.
He was asked about that
No, that's not what you just showed. In all fairness.
What do you mean? We all saw that town hall, madam. We're not going to do that. That was NABJ. Cut it out. Pause. We all saw that. Stop it. Now, if he was lying, he was lying. You got to prove that he was lying. You're about to prove that he was lying. Go ahead. I'll cut you off.
And respect to
that
you.
was the question that we asked him.
You didn't show that, and here's the bottom line. He has repeated it many times, and you and I both know that. And you and I both know that he has talked about turning the American military on the American people. He has talked about going after people who are engaged in peaceful protest. He has talked about locking people up because they disagree with him. This is a democracy.
She's going to lose it again.
In a democracy, the president of the United States, in the United States of America, should be willing to be able to handle criticism without saying he'd lock people up for doing it. And this is what is at stake, which is why you have someone.
Didn't you lock people up for criticizing you that they shouldn't be in jail because their kids didn't go to school? Did you not perp walk some people? Did you not do that? You turned a local municipality on the citizens because their kids didn't go to school for 10% of the year. I guess you're going to blame the law, right? You didn't want to do that.
Like the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying what Mark Milley has said about Donald Trump being a threat to the United States of America.
He's quoted in the Bob Woodward book that way, yes. Let me ask you this, Madam Vice President. You call Donald Trump, you call Donald Trump, he's misguided. You say now
he's unstable. He is unstable.
Ooh. Hey, Trump, you're allowed to call her crazy now. She called you unstable. Oh, this is going to be fun the last 3 weeks. I can just see them ads from MAGA talking about how unstable Kamala Harris is. Because alleged woman of color wants to be called unstable. Crazy. Irrational. Black women in my comments on the live chat and in the comment section, would you like to have ads come outside talking about how quote unquote irrational, crazy, and unstable you are? I'm just asking. Would you like to be called crazy, unstable, or irrational? I understand she's not black. I'm just saying. Good morning, Janera. I'm just saying. They like to play black when they want to. That's why I said alleged. Would you like to be called that? Them 3 words. Because I can answer for y'all, but I dare not answer for a black woman. I will get cussed. I've learned my lesson many times. Miss Nisi said none of the above. I understand. Janera said absolutely not. This Brahmin, well, I'm sorry, this Tamil Indian just opened that door. Yes, they have been authorized, but they've never been given the go-ahead. You got to make sure we tell everybody the full thing. There is a provision that says they can't turn them on their own people, but they always standing at the ready. I mean, that's fine. If you have a financial reason to have Trump in, that's fine. As long as you're not yelling, Trump 2024. I don't want to hear that crap. You said she don't represent our FBA or Jamaican women. Well, listen, she's a Tamil Indian. And that's why I'm sitting out this election. Y'all keep playing in people's faces. Yeah. All right. Let's get the women have answered. Command me. You're messing it up.
He's not well. You say he's mentally not stable.
He's not stable.
Let me ask you this.
and-
You
and
told
we should
many
all be
interviewers
concerned.
that Joe Biden was on his game, that ran around circles on his staff. When did you first notice that President Biden's mental faculties appeared diminished?
Joe Biden, I have watched from the Oval Office to the Situation Room, and he has the judgment and the experience to do exactly what he has done in making very important decisions on behalf of the American people.
There were no concerns raised?
Brett, Joe Biden is not on the ballot.
I understand.
And Donald Trump
But
is.
you talked about it.
And Donald Trump
After
is.
George Clooney said
and
within a
if
few
you
minutes of
watch
talking to President
Donald
Biden at a
Trump-
fundraiser that he thought this was not the same Joe Biden that we saw on the debate
Donald
stage.
Trump is on the ballot.
I understand. You met with him at least once a week for 3.5 years. You didn't have any concerns?
I think the American people have a concern about Donald Trump, which is why the people who know him best, including leaders of our national security community, have all spoken out. Even people who worked for him in the Oval Office, worked with him in the Situation Room, and have said he is unfit and dangerous and should never be president of the United States again, including his former vice president, which is why the job was open for him to choose another running mate. So that is a fact. That is a fact.
Madam Vice President, 2 more things. You were asked on 60 Minutes about the biggest threat that the world faces, that the U.S. faces. This is what you said.
Which foreign country do you consider to be our greatest adversary?
I think there's an obvious one in mind, which is Iran. Iran has American blood on their hands. Okay, this attack on Israel, 200 ballistic missiles. What we need to do to ensure that Iran never achieves the ability to be a nuclear power
is to bomb the living daylights out of them to fund my opportunity economy. You should have told Bill Whitaker that. He is a brother. He would have understood and he would have translated it for us. Because all this white splaining you're doing over here for the Joint Chiefs of Staff that you are setting up potentially to be in your administration, they want to bomb Iran so they can all get enriched. You're trying to be the reverse Carlyle group.
Oh, I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that. Oof.
They're not going to give me full monetization for that. And I don't think I cursed one time this morning. Okay.
That is one of my highest priorities.
A number of experts thought you would say China. The FBI director had said that, but you said Iran. If that's the case, what do you say to critics who look at the actions of your administration and say you're not acting like Iran is the number one threat?
Well, I will tell you most recently, whether it was in April or in October, and then several hours on each occasion that Iran posed a threat to Israel, I was there. Most recently in the Situation Room, in the most recent attack, working with the heads of our military and doing what America must always do to defend and to support Israel in its requirement to defend itself and to give American support to be able to allow Israel to have the resources to defend itself against attack, including from Iran and Iran's terrorist proxies in the region.
Right.
And that is, and my commitment to that is unyielding and unwavering.
Critics just say that you either relaxed or failed to enforce sanctions on Iran, allowing all of this money to flow into Iran. Like
let's go back to Donald Trump, who pulled out of a deal that would have actually put Iran in check.
The estimates in billions.
It was during Donald Trump's
that
administration
that Iran regime
that we had an American military base that was attacked, where American soldiers suffered.
Isn't that sexy? Right now they're trending at $51 billion in reserves. Funding the opportunity economy.
For traumatic brain injuries, and Donald Trump dismissed them as headaches, not to mention how Donald Trump has treated and talked about America's military and military service people suckers and losers, has diminished the significance.
Shout out to Bret Baier for giving it his word.
I would like that we would have a conversation that is grounded in full assessment of the facts, which includes, I think this interview is supposed to be about the choices that your viewers should be presented about this election, and the contrast is important.
Yes, ma'am.
And on the subject of Iran, I am offering
that's the first time he found out they were telling him
what
to stop.
should be an important contrast that is presented for folks to make a decision that they feel.
Who look at what the administration did and say and think differently. Madam Vice President, they're wrapping me very hard here.
Pause.
Pause. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I would give it to Barkley. Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury to have a big man. Pause. They gave him the soft one. The hard one. Pause. Pause, nigga.
Yes. Yes.
I hope you got to say what you wanted to say about Donald Trump. There are a lot of things
There's more to say. I have much more
there
to
are
say,
a lot of
actually.
things that people want to
you
learn
got
about
more.
you and your policies.
She got more. Wait a minute. She said she got more. She's got more. She got a lot more to say, but they're wrapping her up. Well, he said they're wrapping him up. Pause. This was beautiful. This is basically the end of it, but this was hilarious. But I got a treat for y'all.
You want some more? Do you? All right, bim, bam, boom. Somebody get this nigga out of my way.
That's what Bret Baier said in his head. We have a surprise for you, family. Guess who else spoke last night? Oh, yeah, 45.
What the hell?
He went in front of them Latinos. We fixing to go look at that too. We got some time. If y'all need something to eat, go get something to eat. I give you about 2 minutes. If you came in late, tell me how you doing this morning. We all about mental health over here. Command me out here. She just crashed it out, boy. God, our choices are terrible. Damn. I understand now why people said they wanted Tim Walz and JD Vance to run. Oh, yeah, Miss Nisi, write it down. I don't want you forgetting nothing. Write it down. Put it in your phone in the notes section. I don't know if you got an iPhone. You probably got an Android. Y'all got Notepad on there. But go ahead. All right, let's go look at 45 talk to them Latinos.
You know, let me go here. There is I'm gonna move on. There's a growing concern.
All right, Trump, you're not excluded from what Kamami gets. So you know what to do.
A public forum organized by Televisa Univision in
Univision, thank you so much for doing this. Muchas gracias por
Well, this is an honor, and I've never been my own host before, because today we're going to sort of be together for almost an hour. And
Does he look darker? Did he spray tan? Look where his ear is and look at his face, bruh. Bruh. Hello, come give me a line one time.
Say cut the check.
Thank you so much. This is beautiful. Look at this. Lord have mercy. Casey, good morning, beloved.
Pause.
Pause.
He paused. I said pause, nigga.
That's kind of pause.
by this administration.
Smash Bros, what y'all think about her? I'm gonna let the Smash Bros. Y'all saw her, right? Okay, y'all give me y'all response.
Mayoría por gente.
Bruh, come on. Come on. Yeah, okay. I guess because he's done it. They had to put it then. All right.
What can it be? That's right.
Hi. You gotta love ScrewTube. You gotta love them. Isn't it great that when you're trying to tell the truth and just give people the information, they say, nah. Gotta love it. It's all good. Yeah, I'm back.
Very arena before the WWF World. He's back.
Okay, since they want to play like that, I'm gonna let y'all go off. How about that? There's the link. Since they want to drop my audience, it's all good. We still in full effect. They said that is no good. You cannot do that, sir. You can't tell the truth. Tell the truth. You shaming us devils? Yes. Because that's what we do here. Okay. Who tells us first? No, it's Univision. That's what it is. It's NBC. They don't like that. Yes, ma'am. You can have a juice box. Yes, sir.
Good morning, man. Don't mind me. I'm here before I go pick strawberries, hunched over in the field. How's everything?
Ain't nobody want them nasty ass New Jersey strawberries. The hell wrong with you?
Nigga, if you don't, I mean, you
Them
see?
shits, you pick them shits and them shits have legs and start walking away.
Nah, come on. You was
They walk-
hating
they
on the
walk
heirloom
straight-
tomatoes
they
months
walk
ago.
straight-
Now you hating
they
on the
walk-
strawberries.
they
You ain't
walk-
talking about strawberries in Jersey.
Them strawberries walk south to Delaware.
See? Nobody talking about Jersey strawberries. We not known for that. It's our heirloom tomatoes, asshole.
Yeah, they mixed up like your whole state. That's what's up.
Look, I know it's the rent here is terrible. It's dense. The land property sucks. I'm not here vouching for my state, but you got the wrong crop. It's tomatoes. You know that.
You the one that came in there talking about something you picking strawberries.
It was a reference to the damn video. You know that from Trump with the guy. That's what that was a reference to. You know that.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
You starting already, man. See?
I've already started, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to be up here sounding off well. I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start with both of them. Like I said, the couch. I mean, I got a mini fridge. What kind of? I mean, I'm trying to stay away from soda. What should I have in that? Should I have like chilled green tea? What should I have, man? Is this couch?
Water.
Just water? All right, I can do that. Cause her getting unhinged over the Trump thing, and I like how he was trying to stay on point, and she was still trying to drive it home like she was listening to stuff in her earrings. I don't know. And I'm also thinking Trump with the drill baby drill, he makes everything sound catchy to sell it to people, but ultimately I don't see any of them doing anything important that's needed to be done. All they just want to do is get in office. What's after this? What you gonna do? It is true the groceries are higher than they normally are. Inflation, fixing it. How you gonna fix it? Which is you say you're just gonna drill oil and that's it? Like, come on, Trump, come on, command me. What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. By the way, y'all are gonna get a surprise on November 5th. I ain't finna tell y'all what it is though.
Oh shit!
I just thought about it. I'm gonna do a nice surprise for y'all on November 5th.
I hope your editing is. I know you're gonna have stuff ready for that. You working on anything now?
I've been working.
All right, that's all I need to hear. I ain't gonna ask. This is only shit. I hope I don't have to work to that. Now I gotta check the schedule and find out.
Oh no, I already put it in. I already told my boss I ain't coming that day. I'm gonna go make some money.
What day is that again?
It's a Tuesday.
A Tuesday. Yeah, I gotta check the schedule, see if I'm working, because they haven't put up my other schedule yet. But other than that, yo, she's like, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm running out of patience. I just want these days. I wish I could just fast forward to November 5th. I just want this shit over with. I'm tired of arguing with my family about this.
Guess what? You shouldn't argue with it. You notice I haven't asked my parents one time, and they haven't asked me who are we voting for.
Shit, they've asked me. That's the problem. They've asked.
You're not supposed to say nothing. You say I'm voting for who I vote for. You vote for who you vote for.
All right, see, I'm gonna just keep that.
That's all you gotta do. They don't need to know who you're voting for. You've heard me tell y'all plenty of times. Who you vote for it shouldn't matter to nobody else.
It's that that same old talking point that gets to me. Well, if you ain't voting, don't complain about anything. I'm like, what has that done? What has either side done? I'm past complaining right now. I'm just indifferent.
No, you just tell them this.
Yeah, you got your food. I know you're hungry. I know you're starved. Here's your drink.
That's all you say.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got that else to say. I would lay up my plate.
Yeah, have a Coke and a smile.
Like Richard Price.
Go downstairs, have a Coke and a smile. There you go.
All right, let me step down. I got to finish getting ready for work, man. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir. That was Wallow J.
Good morning, KG.
Good morning, beloved.
And that was Cosima, not Wallow.
I confuse them. All black people look alike.
Yeah, okay. Family, we know what it is. Couch 2024. Kamami, we had the unfortunate pleasure of watching her demise. Let that bitch go somewhere and disappear forever. And I stand on that shit. Come back, KG.
I'll let you live.
Say again, I didn't catch that.
I'll let you go live.
Yeah, well, I said what I had to say.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a good day, baby.
You too.
Hold on.
This
Hold
man
on.
is at the drive-through.
Shut up, man. Hey, get on my damn nerve. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
And this fool got his door open. Okay. No, just in general. That was beautiful to watch. That was the best interview she ever did. Let's be honest, folks. That's the best interview she ever did because we saw her crash out so beautiful, so perfectly. That was delicious. That brightened my day up real good. Yeah, but I'm glad you did this because I wanted you to do it. I saw that clip that she got upset. What was the one with? I think it was the one with Biden. I think that was the one I saw. That was the one I think that's the only clip I saw last night. Like I ain't want to spoil my stuff. I knew you was doing it. I said, let me see that. I saw that accidentally. I laughed so hard. Pause. But yeah, man, how you doing today, sir?
Same old is.
I understand. No, I can understand. I'm like just like Cosmo said, that wasn't me. Like Cosmo said, I'm ready for this damn election.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I would give it to Barkley. Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury to have a big man. Pause. They gave him the soft one. The hard one. Pause. Pause, nigga.
Yeah, big ass pause. Jesus. I don't eat sausage biscuits like that no more. Got me a cheddar bone.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I would give it to Barkley. Pause. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, but I'll let you go. Pause. It's a luxury to have a big man. Pause. They gave him the soft one. The hard one. Pause. Pause, nigga.
Nigga, you ain't shit. God, no, you know what I meant.
No, I didn't. Why did you do it?
You know what I meant. Shut up. You get up. Why is this fool on the mind? You know what I meant. Damn, you get on my nerve. Damn you. You know exactly what I meant. You gonna sit there trying to be funny.
And what should I guess?
Get on my goddamn nerve. Get your mind out the gutter.
I'm from New York. We got number gutters.
Well, get your mind, keep it out the gutter. Do something good. God almighty.
Deflection! We're not deflecting away from you saying something pause worthy.
You know what?
I prayed for this and it happened.
Listen, Nixie, come back over here and get him. Because I'm landing my plane.
She ain't got nothing to do with this.
No, go get tired of your shit. Shit stirrer.
Listen, it's your words, brother. You a whole.
You know what I meant. You trying to be funny. I'm landing my plane.
Who the hell told you tonight was open mic night?
I didn't know you wanted to be a comedian before 11 a.m. How am I supposed to know? It's all good. But there you go. They mad at me that I was about to go in on Trump. Anyway. All right. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I'll try to be better next time. Oh, Lord. He summoned you.
I missed the whole conversation. What did you do?
I didn't do a thing. Somebody in there said they were going to go get something for breakfast. I played the pause. Then then Wallow went up in there and repeated. I gave him the pause. And then he lost his mind. I ain't do nothing to that, man. You can play it back and you'll hear the whole exchange.
KG.
I didn't do a thing. I'm telling you, you can go back 5 minutes. I didn't do a thing to him.
Wallow, KG, we're family.
I'm not mad at him.
All right.
He's not mad. He doesn't like the.
Be good.
There ain't no hate.
All right.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
leaving.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Damn, you just had to bring me back up when you let her go that.
Listen, y'all need to get y'all timing together.
That's my fault, sir. That ain't my fault. What?
Huh?
No. Ms. Nacey, he being mean to me. Hurt my feelings.
Be like Command Me, grow some.
You damn bastard.
Nah, I know who my daddy is. I know who my daddy is.
I know who mine is too.
That man never left my side.
Man, mine passed away when I was 3. There you go, Ms. Nacey. Get him.
All right, youngins.
He started it.
I said youngins. Y'all love on each other. We are a family. Let's agree to disagree.
We do.
All right. But let me finish my real reason for coming back up here, and it ain't got nothing to do with y'all too.
Okay.
I watched that interview on different live streams, and no matter how many times you watched it, you watched that bitch implode. Period. Did you not see her face? That vein in her forehead was about to pop. And she tried her damnedest to overtalk the host, but it didn't work.
I love how Mark Cuban sat here and lied and said she didn't quit the interview. You're right. Her people quit the interview.
The more she talked, the
I
more
just
she
thought about it.
nailed.
I'm sorry.
I said the more she talked, the more she was hammering in the nails on her own coffin.
Y'all like that there?
What's that? I can't see. Oh, never mind. I see now.
Another
Is that from the last
425
hurricane?
million. No, but you see what I just highlighted?
Oh. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Speaking of people crazy, you know they trying to get. I didn't know Ted Cruz was up this year. I thought it was in 2 years he was up.
No, he's up. He came in 18.
You
Pause.
know, yeah, I'm about to say yeah. You can pause. Yeah, because I saw a tweet from JBL.
Oh, JBL was going in on him.
Yeah, because he said he was from. They said he was born in Canada too.
He is
Not
going.
JBL, but
no, he's a Canadian.
yeah. I was like, huh?
Yeah,
I did. I forgot. Bro, we don't talk about Ted Cruz no more. So I don't. You know, I forget.
Just so them fools don't tell me I'm lying. There it is. He saw what Israel guy said. I want some of that. Oh, you gotta love this administration. They're getting everybody money except black folk.
Handouts.
Damn, they even getting her on TikTok.
I thought that was the doctor, the dude from Austin Powers.
Good morning, Torian. I didn't go off too badly.
Look, Trump had to go say something so he could get a little bit of coins. What do you mean she shut it down? Sir, you can't believe this. Sir, you cannot believe this.
She ain't shut shit down.
Oh my God. She's offering you things. Wait a minute. She's offering you things that you guys can't even go confirm. This is beautiful.
Oh, did you watch Lisa Cabrera's live yesterday?
I was at work.
Oh, well,
I have to watch it.
Yeah, I would suggest y'all and everybody in the chat who hasn't watched it, watch it. Cause it was pretty damn good. I didn't get a chance to finish, but after this live, I'm gonna go watch it. Finish watching it.
Well, I was on Rob's stream earlier this morning, and you know I jump between streams because I got support all y'all.
Yeah, as long as Rob don't be up at damn 4 o'clock in the damn morning. Shit.
That's all right. That's why we got replay, boo boo.
I know. No, it was some blood.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but day before last, he did a 10-hour plus stream.
I'm gonna defeat him with my 12-hour plus stream.
This ain't a competition. He just put the information.
This man done 16-hour streams. I'm not going that far.
Yeah.
Well, I already told you, election day and the day after, I'm staying at home.
Don't be scared to go outside, Miss Neesy.
I ain't scared. I had already decided months ago that I wasn't going.
All right.
Oh, let me finish what I was about to say. It was some guy up there basically saying that Tariq, you know how people been saying Tariq. And, who is it? Afro. Black Alpha basically saying, well, they becoming Trump supporters. I was like, no, they're not.
People want to hear what they want to hear.
Yeah, and it was another lady that came up there named Queen. I forgot her name. And I ain't gonna butcher her name, but she came up there and told him straight up, I ain't voting for neither one of them. I'm voting for someone else. Told his ass off. I know DSB was up there. Was on her panel. So DSB, if he's in the chat, he'll let y'all know. If that was the DSB, I ain't trying to confuse anybody.
This is live shot of what happened after the interview with Kamami. She thought she went bang. Oh, this happened yesterday too.
What's that?
This right here, Obama and Joe talking. Everybody was saying that. She was like, yeah, that broad done.
Yeah, because Biden throwing her under the bus right now.
Of course.
Because
they deliberately set her up.
Mm-hmm. Because Biden wanted to run. Biden didn't want to drop out. They made him drop out.
Mm-hmm.
He pissed.
They denied me my rematch.
He was gonna lose anyway.
But the American people, they won't see that bullshit.
But it would have been fun.
But everybody knew who was gonna win the rematch.
Because I'm telling you, before this election, he would have said the N-word.
And he damn well got his ass whooped for it.
He would have turned Trump into a baby face. I needed that.
Well, the only thing I care about is I want to see them exit polls. That's all I care about.
Like I said, that'll be the Saturday stream. Because what ain't that Veterans Day? No, Veterans Day is that Monday.
Yeah, the 11th.
Yeah. So that'll be on
the 8th, because I'm off that day too. I'm
no,
off.
That ain't the 8th. No, that's the 9th.
The 9th, whatever day, my ass is off.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on the 9th because that'll be a nice what they call it, nice start to the end of birthday week. Shit, birthday week starts on election day. God damn. Okay.
When is your birthday again?
November 12th.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be I might have to ask for that day off too if I'm still at that job. All right. There's that. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready. It's 10:30. I'm going to go relax before I jump on the plantation. Oh, thank y'all for running up the live and blocking all the motherfucker last night.
I had to leave because I was like, I gotta go to work. Because you was on live a little hour, won't you? After you got home.
2 hours.
Oh yeah,
that stream was a trip, Wallow. Go back and watch it.
I'll go back. I got some streams I gotta
asked
catch
permission first, and I got him the hell up out of that chat.
What I say to give you permission?
You said, "Hoorah."
No, I said, hoorah.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Let it off.
I let it off.
Ms. Niecy pulled out that F-16 and let it off.
Oh, y'all know I was out there blocking people before then. Before I left, I said, man, these people.
No, Miss Niecy turned into Rambo.
I bet she did. I know she did.
Everybody was getting it.
Troll battle
on both sides.
And I was entertaining. So again,
you were.
Thank you were. Thank you, FBA ADOS Friedman, for stepping up my response game.
Mm-hmm. That wannabe fake ass veteran.
That was wild.
It was.
Mad. If I had the opportunity to have people up there, Miss Niecy would have cussed them out. I ain't even gonna tell you. Yeah, I gotta go watch it.
Go watch it.
It was after the first hour.
Oh yeah, that's when it just went way out.
Oh yeah.
What were you gonna talk about with Caitlin Clark? Since you're not gonna do that live,
I ain't finna tell you.
Okay, excuse me.
This is gonna be a surprise, brother. Oh no, especially after that game last night, because I watched it before I went to sleep, bro. That game last night was that game was insane.
Yeah, Liberty winning it all.
I don't know, bro.
I
don't know. I think that's gonna go 7.
It's their championship to lose. How about that?
Yeah, but that game.
Well, I don't watch sports, so I don't know.
You can just go on ESPN site and watch the highlights. The ending was insane.
Sabrina said, "Fuck Caitlin Clark. I'm the OG out this bitch."
What? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just watch the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, Sabrina was like, y'all talking about this damn chick, baby girl. Who was in the competition with Steph? Me.
Exactly. She's like, I'm finna show y'all something. Oh yes, Torian, Dr. Shiva. I got the commentary. It's ready to go. Bruh. That man want to use house N-word? Okay, we got something for you. He blocked me, by the way. We got a lot of commentaries coming.
All right.
Right, 5.
I stayed home for this, so I gotta make an appearance. I gotta go deliver the mail and the distribution. So have a good one, KG.
You too, madam.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Sorry, you're right, Eddie. It's going 5. My bad. They got one more. If they can win, what is it? Tomorrow or Saturday, then New York will have a championship. I need the Mets to step up, though. That was some bullshit they pulled last night. I need y'all to step up. Come on. Anyway, y'all, like I said, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. Like I said, we'll see you. We'll see you on Saturday when we talk about Caitlin Clark. Maybe them trolls will show up. Anyway, y'all, take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Wait around. Yep. Clark, yeet, and get out.
Time's up.
But did we have a good time here? Hello?
At the end of the day got to end.
Get your money up, not your funny up. Big fucking move.
That's it.